Hello friends. The Young and the Restless has not only stood the test of time as one of the longest-running and most beloved TV series, but it has also been home to some of the most talented actors in television history. In this video, you will see how have the actors of the movie The Young and the Restless changed. You will know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then, in 1973, and what's with them now, in 2025. Okay, let's see together. Christophe St. John as Neil Winters. Born July 15, 1966. Christophe St. John plays Neil Winters, a businessman and owner of Indigo Jazz Club. St. John was in Happy Days and The Cosby Show, as well as the soap opera Generations, before hitting the spotlight in 1991 on The Young and the Restless. He is still playing the role but also appeared in Family Matters, The Nanny and Everybody Hate Chris. He died February 3, 2019 at the age of 52. Cameron Grimes as Mariah Copeland. Cassie Newman. Born January 7, 1990. Cameron Grimes has played Mariah Copeland since 2014, but formerly Cassie Newman from 1997 to 2005. This was the start of her career in both characters. The characters are twins, but Copeland took over when Newman was killed off after her spirit hung around for a bit. Grimes is still playing the role of the Young and the Restless, but has also appeared in films Swordfish and Magic Mike, and some television shows like Ghost Whisperer and The Mentalist. Now she is 35. Jean Cooper as Catherine Chancellor. Born October 25, 1928. Jean Cooper played Catherine Chancellor, an author, businesswoman, and philanthropist who once got an actual facelift on screen in 1984. She started out her career in the 50s, appearing in Ben Casey, The Twilight Zone, and The Big Valley. But it wasn't until 1973 when she rose to stardom for her iconic role in The Young and the Restless. She also appeared in shows like The Nanny and soap opera The Bold and the Beautiful. She died in 2013 at the age of 84. George Kennedy as Albert Miller. Born February 18, 1925. George Kennedy plays Albert Miller, a father and the faker of his own death, before The Young and the Restless, which happened in the year 2003 and then once in 2010. He was best known for portraying Dragline in Cool Hand Luke in 1967 and Joe Petroni in the Airport series in 1970. Kennedy appeared in a few films after his role in the show, and died in 2016 from heart disease at the age of 91. Beth Maitland as Tracy Abbott. Born May 12, 1958. Beth Maitland plays Tracy Abbott, the novelist, singer and former president of Danny Romalotti's fan club. The Young and the Restless was her first break into filmography in 1982. And it was supposed to be a short one if not for her impressive display of talent. Maitland played the role until 1996 and then reappeared in 2001. She also appeared in The Bold and the Beautiful in 2007. And now stars as Gloria in The Grove, the series. Now she is 67. Joshua Morrow as Nicholas Newman. Born February 8, 1974. Joshua Morrow plays Nicholas Newman, owner of a nightclub, coffee house, and magazine. Before landing the role on The Young and the Restless, Morrow was actually in a pop music group called 3 Deep with a former co-star on The Young and the Restless, C.J. Hoyer. He still plays the role, of which he is a fan favorite, and also plays on the World Poker Tour for charity. Now he 51. Tracy E. Bregman as Lauren Fenmore. Born May 29, 1963. Tracy E. Bregman plays Lauren Fenmore, the businesswoman, mostly in fashion, in The Young and the Restless and in The Bold and the Beautiful. Bergman's career was all about soap operas, starting out on Days of Our Lives in 1978 before launching her career with The Young and the Restless in 1983. She took her role to The Bold and the Beautiful in 1992, and then fully from 1995 to 1999. But afterward, she returned to The Young and the Restless where she still plays the role of Fenmore. Now she is 61 years old. Sharon Case as Sharon Newman. Born February 9, 1971. Sharon Case plays Sharon Newman, soap opera's hottest mess and The Young and the Restless romantic lead. She was a kleptomaniac and diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Before the show, She was Dawn Winthrop in General Hospital in 1989 for a year. And Debbie Simon in As the World Turns. Also for a year. She also appeared in Beverly Hills, 90210. Since 1994, she still plays the role of the Young and the Restless but also appeared on Hell's Kitchen for one episode. She is 54. Jess Walton as Jill Abbott. Born February 18, 1949. Jess Walton plays Jill Abbott, a manicurist, businesswoman and a bit of a vixen. She replaced Brenda Dixon in The Young and the Restless in 1987. Before that, she appeared in many television shows such as The Sixth Sense, Gunsmoke, The $6 Million Man and Capital. Walton still plays the role of Abbott, the only remaining original character, and stuck with it besides appearing in a couple of short films. She is 76. David Hasselhoff as Dr. William Snapper Foster. Born July 17, 1952. David Hasselhoff plays Snapper Foster, the oldest son of the Foster family, and a physician who tends to snap at people he disagrees with. His career launched playing the doctor role in The Young and the Restless in 1975 until 1982, and then for a few episodes in 2010. He left the show to star in Knight Rider. Now he is 73. Peter Bergman as Jack Abbott. Born June 11, 1953. Peter Bergman plays Jack Abbott, head of the Abbott family and senator of Wisconsin. He played Dr. Cliff Warner on All My Children from 1979 to 1989 and even appeared in a commercial for Vicks. Playing a doctor, go figure. Since 1989 though, he has been playing the role on The Young and the Restless. Aside from appearing in The Nanny, The Bold and the Beautiful and The King of Queens, now he is 72 years old. Paul Walker as Brandon Collins. Born September 12, 1973. Paul Walker plays Brandon Collins, the friend, or former lover, or perhaps co-worker of Victoria Newman. It is seriously unknown. Before his minor role in just one episode of The Young and the Restless in 1992. He wasn't a big deal but then blew up with teen films She's All That and Varsity Blues. Walker gained fame for his portrayal of Brian O'Connor in The Fast and the Furious but died during the filming of Furious 7 in 2013 at the age of 40. Doug Davidson as Paul Williams. Born October 24, 1954. Doug Davidson plays Paul Williams, chief of police in Genoa City, private investigator and a total mess when it comes to love. He began his career in 1978 on The Young and the Restless and stuck with it. Aside from hosting The New Price is Right in 1994 for a year. Davidson is still playing the role. He's the series' longest-serving current cast member. Now he is 70. Melody Thomas Scott as Nikki Newman. Born April 18, 1956. Melody Thomas Scott plays Nikki Newman, the once stripper, prostitute and then wife of Victor Newman. Ever since 1979 when she replaced Erica Hope. Scott was born Melody Ann Thomas and was a child actress, appearing in Marnie in 1964 and then Charlie's Angels in 1978. She is still playing the role of The Young and the Restless. But you might also recognize her guest appearances in Hotel, Castle and even The King of Queens where she also played Nikki Newman. Now she is 69. Eric Braeden as Victor Newman. Born April 3, 1941. Eric Braeden plays Victor Newman on the show, the leading male figure, villain and founder of Newman Enterprises. He had dozens of romantic relationships, including one with a stripper and one with his former daughter. The German actor appeared in many films and television shows such as Mission Impossible, Hawaii Five-0, Escape from the Planet of the Apes, Gunsmoke, and The $6 Million Man before getting the role on the show in 1980. He's still playing the role, one he was skeptical at first taking. But you might also recognize him as John Jacob Astor IV in the 1995 Titanic or perhaps Robin's father in How I Met Your Mother. Now he is 83. Vivica A. Fox as Stephanie Simmons. Born July 30, 1964. Vivica A. Fox plays Stephanie Simmons, a doctor at Genoa City Memorial Hospital who eventually left town and the show. She was previously in Days of Our Lives in 1988 and Generations from 1989 until 1991. She then appeared for just a year in The Young and the Restless in 1994. Afterward, Fox played roles in Independence Day, Set It Off, Kill Bill and Ella Enchanted. Now she is 61. Sean Young as Maggie McLean. Born November 20, 1959. Sean Young plays Maggie McLean, the evil, former barmaid who plotted to kill Victor Newman. In June 2010, she appeared on The Young and the Restless and lasted through February 2011. Before that, she was in Blade Runner in 1982 and Ace Venture, Pet Detective in 1994. Young went on to play roles in Star Trek, Renegades in 2013 and Darling in 2015. Now she is 66 years old. Eva Longoria as Isabella Brania. Born March 15, 1975. Eva Longoria plays Isabella Brania, the mother of Paul Williams and a bit crazy. She tried killing his ex-wife. She was primarily recognized for her role in The Young and the Restless in 2001 and left in 2003 to pursue much bigger things. Longoria played Gabrielle Solis on Desperate Housewives from 2004 to 2012 and now is an executive producer for the ongoing series Devious Maids. She also has partnerships and dozens of commercials with L'Oreal, Hanes and New York & Company. Now she is 50 years old.